Tuesday's Child is a program of parental support that teaches behavior management using positive reinforcement as a foundation for behavior change. Parents at Tuesday's Child benefit from peer-to-peer support with parents and professionals in the room. Graduates of the program work with each other to help train parents in using behavior management principles to have a happier home and more successful children. While the parents are here at Tuesday's Child, they're participating in a peer-to-peer support with a graduate of the program. Then they meet in a group-facilitated process where we all share some of our successes and challenges for the week. And that's with Joanne Loper, the parent coordinator, and myself. And while the parents are in group together, their children are in a classroom so that they get to practice some of the behaviors that they're learning at home. Another thing that we do here at Tuesday's Child is we collaborate with parents and the schools to help children's behavior. One example of how this came together was for a student who was having such problems at school that the mother was really at her wit's end and wondering if she should change schools altogether. We encouraged her to ask the school to do a functional behavior assessment and to do a behavior intervention plan. And then one of our faculty members came with the mother to an IEP meeting. And the great thing that was that occurred with all of this collaboration was that the same scripts that we used here at school at Tuesday's Child and the same scripts that we used at home were going to be used at school. So before this meeting, this child had a problem with being really aggressive with his peers. He would grab their toys, he would grab their things, and it created a real problem for the teachers with behavior management. And same behavior was evidenced here when he first came. So one of the things that we learn about the kids is what they're seeking and to help them find words to replace inappropriate behaviors. So we looked at Thomas and we said, oh, it looks like you want to share. You need to use your words. When you use your words, then you'll have a chance to play with this toy. So we use this script, and we often use these statements. When you do this, then you can have that, to encourage kids to appropriately use their words. So when we shared with the school that we had success with these scripts, they wanted to know verbatim, well, what is it that you do? And it's been really successful. In fact, the mother just told us that he's been getting a lot of praise from his teacher about his appropriate behavior with peers. So we love to hear stories like that.
Tuesday's Child started over 30 years ago. It was actually founded by Vicki Leving, who's a PhD level clinical psychologist, and Catherine Augustin, who is a special education teacher. It originally started at Lurie Children's Hospital and is now successfully its own 501c3 nonprofit. And we've been doing the same kind of core behavioral intervention service that entire time. We are looking at actually expanding our Saturday group program. We're hoping to turn that into a North Shore program as well, so we can provide dual services both here on site at California and Addison within Gordon Tech High School, as well as the North Shore neighborhood area. We also do a significant amount of outreach services, as well as a strong partnership with both Catholic schools and Chicago public schools. We really do believe that the model that we're utilizing can help every child that is currently in a preschool or first grade, as well as teachers that go beyond that, and recognizing the special individual traits of each child, but also how every child is special, is unique, and the best can be brought out of them with the right scripts, tools, and techniques. Tuesday's Child welcomes both volunteers and donations. One of the best ways for volunteers to get involved in our organization is either through board membership, especially for our community leaders, but also through peer mentors. An active part of our program is people that have completed the 12 weeks are asked to actually stay on and train another family. And so that we do continue that peer growth and motivation and involvement in our organization. We are also always welcoming donations. We have a number of exciting special events coming up. One of them is our family marathon. We do fun games. It's a quick 2.62 mile walk, which is why we call it the Family Marathon. And then our Grown-Ups Ball, which always takes place in the fall, which is our kind of typical gala type event. And that's a great way to hear some of our clients' stories and to learn about getting more involved in the organization.